They're live now.
We are
We're
live,
live now.
Like live?
Well, I mean,
No.
the title card's up.
Like
I have
live?
a Skittles commercial.
Whoa.
Oh man. Don't open every door that appears in your house.
Oh no. That's how you get Skittles in your pants.
Oh.
Screw it. We'll do it live. Oh, hello. And welcome to the D&D stream.
Hello.
Live.
D&D night here on, yeah, it's live. Here on Twitch. We're happy to be here. Happy to have you here. And we're happy to play this game we like. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Dungeons and Dragons. All right. So anyway, yeah. Here we go. We've got in the table in no particular order. Tom is Naoma, a half-elf bard cleric on a mission.
We're losing him.
He's out.
He gone.
Bye, Tom.
There he goes.
All right.
The closet's
Keep
better,
up.
it's fine.
The role of Naoma will now be played by me.
Sweet. I'm interested to see how you
Where you take
end
the
those
character.
points.
Yeah.
we got Brian here. Clyde Shadowleaf.
I'm not
Afraid
gonna
you're gone rogue.
slowly fly away. I'm here forever.
you gotta be present before the stealth. It's the push and pull of the whole
Right.
thing. Yeah, I get you.
The being here is just as important as the not being here.
Yes.
Right, Tom?
Yes.
Right. We stopped caring.
Okay. All right. Ian is telling me I should eat my mic a little more, so I'm just gonna. All right. Speaking of Ian, he's here playing Jeff Gravencliff, the Sleeveless. We don't know what his deal is yet. Maybe today is the day we figure that out.
So sleeveless.
Hard to say.
Sand sleeve.
Hard to say.
No, just
The
an
unsleeved.
enigma.
He just hasn't found the material that he likes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got to have a certain feel, certain
Yeah.
texture,
Yeah.
certain
yeah,
plushness.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, that's
Like, it's
fair.
gotta-
That's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
high sleeve standards. I
Yeah.
mean, it's Yeah. The best of us
Only the best.
have them. Yeah. And
Simply the best.
John is here. Threnton, our sorcerer's paladin.
If we weren't in a mosquito-ridden jungle, I probably would have taken my sleeves off in solidarity, but
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
you're braver than
Sure
me.
you are.
Yeah.
Brave, yes. Wise, no.
No.
And I am your DM, Ark. And let's get going. Let's do the story thing. So when we last left off, the party made it to Camp Vengeance, and shenanigans ensued, from what I understand, from what I hear. Who wants to recap it a little bit here?
We very casually spoke to a gentleman. We convinced him to take a crown off his head, and then I, given the opportunity to make a new friend, remembered how the party treated me the last time I had a friend, and rejected that plan and broke the crown.
Yep. That is.
And we're very proud.
So proud.
We're so proud of Threnton's growth.
They're so proud they never told him.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, after these festivities, everyone just kind of went back into the cell.
Yeah, that's where we were supposed to be, so we went back.
Except for Clyde. Clyde was
Clyde.
out running around.
Oh, Clyde was doing he was doing ninja
Recon.
training.
The ninja training.
Yeah.
Clyde, where did you end up turning in for the rest of the early morning hours?
I
But
don't
nowhere. You don't
remember.
have to. You don't have to turn in. You already got your sleep in.
Yeah.
That's right. Elf stuff.
I'm good. I'm good to go.
Okay, cool. All right, so we've got three of four back in the cell, where the cell that you were brought to upon arrival to the camp on because this fella Breakbone really wanted to talk to you, but then ended up being weird with the crown thing.
Yeah, then ended up not talking to us that evening.
Yeah, he's got a tight schedule. He's got things to do.
He talked to us.
If you
He
remember,
said multiple times, someone must wear the crown. Oh.
Well, no, that was only when we, decided to talk to him. I was expecting that we would have an appointment down in the cell. He would come and talk to us, but that didn't happen.
We pushed our appointment
Look,
forward.
Yeah.
if nobody scrawls the cool S's into the desk, who will?
Yeah, true.
That's right. It's
How
very
will they
important.
know we were here if not by the cool S's we leave behind?
Yeah.
Right. How will future generations know that the Temple of the Gauntlet was here in Chult?
The true mark of history. The cool S.
Yeah. It's an enduring symbol.
Yep.
So enduring.
All right. So I'm going to throw one of my d20s on the floor. I don't know what it rolled. I'll look later. Maybe it'll be so. I'll make something cool for that. All right. So anyway, yes, we got three of you sleeping in the cell. Morning proper eventually comes. And you can hear the sounds of soldiers moving about around the camp. If I remember, did Jeff build his little fortification again?
Well, let's see. How late was it when we decided to retire for the second time?
I'm gonna say 4 a.m. ish.
No, I think he would just leave it. Like it's close enough to morning. He would just not.
Okay. And Thranton, you did a heck of a smite on that circlet, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. All right, so you're probably super sleepy.
I went and I fell asleep right away.
Yeah.
But I guess I would leave it up to you if I had any issues waking up this time, because this is not the first time I've done it. So
You're getting used to it.
I'm getting used to it. I'm used to this expenditure of energy now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and I would say, yeah, this goes pretty smoothly for you this time. You don't end up with any exhaustion or anything like that. Just got the soreness as if you'd been working out, working out those holy smites.
Yep.
As you do.
So holy.
Yep. The smite muscles, they're the biggest muscles in the body.
Get that good burn.
The smite burn. All right, great. And yeah, the morning comes. You can hear the hubbub around the camp. You can hear the clacking of dishes and tools, and the sound of feet on the ground as the men move up and down the walls around the camp.
Well,
have I completed a short rest possibly?
Let's see. So we had a never ready for these hard questions. I'm gonna say that all of you have benefited from a long rest again.
Okay.
So
Okay.
hit that long rest button, get those features back.
sick.
Okay. So I'll wake up and I'll be just sort of. They never took any of our stuff away, right?
No.
So the roof that we're under is like a wooden slat roof, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like a solid roof that there's like sunlight like dripping through.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start a cook fire and I'm going to make breakfast.
Okay.
And I am going to cast. I'm gonna look at Naomi and I'm gonna wink, and I'm gonna cast create food and water.
Hey, wait, that's my thing.
Yeah, well, I got sick of waiting for you to do it. So
Why did I prepare it today?
I don't know.
If you were just gonna do it.
Well, there's. I mean, conceivably, there's dinner, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are you gonna eat like 40 pounds of food right now?
I mean,
Well, see, here's the hope.
I'd give it a shot.
We're gonna hopefully set this up in a situation where we can feed the rest of the camp too. The water's gonna go wild, so we're gonna fill up our canteens to the best of our ability. But we're gonna have some extra food for them up top, and they might be happy. So yeah, we'll set up the little rain catcher, and we'll set up all of anything that we have that can potentially catch water for us, and we'll fill all of that up, and I'll cast Great Food and Water.
Okay.
And yeah, so I will do that, and then I'll start a cook fire, and so through the floor of our little cell, the guards will see like wisps of smoke start coming up.
Okay.
The smell of the cooking food, I'll return.
So
hear
you'll
the
be
creaks
locked
of-
out, though.
Oh, I'll start knocking on the dome.
No,
Just
the dome is not
There's
present.
No dome. Yeah.
Oh,
So
then I'll
it's
knock on the
just the door.
Come up to the bars.
guest house.
The fine accommodations.
Yes.
Oh, I'll be like, all right,
probably
hey,
we probably
Clyde.
shouldn't have closed those. That gate. We probably should just left that open.
well, I mean, they wanted it closed. We returned it to the way we were. I just thought Clyde was with us.
Just training.
I had no idea.
I left for a while.
I just assumed he was stealth in the room.
No, I'm good now. I'm here.
So I'll prep the food up and use some of the raptor jerky to spice it up a bit to make it more palatable. Use some of the spices that I have, and I'll hand some of it through the bars to Clyde, who's just presumably going to chill outside. And then I'll, give food for everybody else. And Clyde, do you want your water refilled and all that?
Yeah, sure. That'd be great. Thanks.
All right. So I'll take his water thing and refill his water and all that. So yeah, we'll do that.
Cool.
And
Okay.
I'm eagerly anticipating how the guards will react to the jail cell being on fire.
Yep. All right, so the breakfast buffet commences. You begin to hear the sound of the boards above you creaking as guards move about on top, and one of them says, "Hey, one of our visitors is out. What's this?" Another one says, "Never mind that. There's a fire in the cell. Oh no!" And they begin to call out for assistance, and suddenly this dugout pit that the cell is in is rushed by a set of guards with pails of water. They are quite hurried. They don't seem to be paying much attention in particular, and they all just unleash their buckets into the cell through the door.
I will.
Kill them.
Yes. I will. I'll put up the dome.
All right.
Doesn't
All right.
that-
The
Okay.
So yeah, the dome just appears.
Yep.
Oh
Same,
no!
same
Is this where
fashion.
we're gonna squish Clyde?
Same fashion as before.
I would say that Clyde is in the vestibule.
And
Okay.
and I also want to ask about that door in a sec. But yeah, like
Am
the
I-
dome will appear, Clyde, it'll just sort of appear behind you, like putting you between it and the door. All of the water will just sort of splash off the top of the dome. And just kind of run off the top around their feet. Now this door, is it the sort of door that locks every time you close it, or is it just closed?
Oh, that's a good question. Actually, it was unlocked for you by somebody.
Right.
I'm gonna say this is one of those fancy ones that locks behind you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yes, Clyde is able to leave the dome as he wills, but not able to actually enter the room. But no one from the outside can even get at the door to
fine.
unlock it. Similar problem to last time. The only other problem I kind of foresee, I don't know how smoke interacts with this dome.
We're gonna find out together.
I'll put the fire out now that I'm done cooking our food. But I'll be like, well, try to do something nice for people.
I mean, we didn't tell them we were going to start cooking, and all of a sudden there's smoke coming out of here.
They never gave me a chance.
So they throw all this water at you. You put the dome up, and the water just crashes against the dome. And
I'm just imagining
the guards look perplexed.
I was just saying, imagining it from their perspective, you like go to throw water at something, and all of a sudden there's a new wall in front of you that wasn't there before.
Yeah,
They all look
Rex.
into their buckets in confusion.
Yep.
Sweet, we did
They
it.
can
At the end.
hear. They can hear from inside the dome, right?
Yeah.
I thought sound doesn't come out.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, no, they can.
Yeah.
They can hear. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So I'll yell out and be like, "Y'all want breakfast?"
Yes.
All right. I'll make breakfast. I'm making breakfast.
That
All right, well-
sounds great.
They'll just kind
Just
of call.
walk through the wall, that brown dome wall that's in front of you. Just walk through it.
They can't unless I say so.
I know.
Okay. Okay. I see. I'll
We're
ask.
having fun.
I'll ask. While they're out there, it's like, yeah, just come on through. Does anyone want eggs?
I don't have eggs.
I'll raise my hand
Okay, somebody bring
on the other
eggs.
side of the.
That's not how
Wait,
walls work.
No, that's how this wall works. You could walk through it. Clyde, can you just poke your head out and show them?
I'll show them the eggs. Are there eggs?
No,
There's no eggs.
not unless someone brought eggs.
We just need you to show them that they can walk through this wall.
All right, so I'll walk through and be like, you can walk through here, but we need eggs.
As you emerge from the threshold of this wall, make a dexterity check.
Oh my god, this wall's gonna kill me.
Killer wall.
18.
Okay. You are
So Dex.
Sodex. But what you see as you get out, as you get past this thing, is one of them takes and tries to get a good poke at you with the blunt end of their spear. They miss. They're startled. They step back.
Oh, come on in. But we need eggs. Go get some eggs.
Oh. Okay.
BYOE.
Bring your own eggs. And I'll go back in.
You see them look at each other and scratch their heads. And they don't seem to want much to do with this weird magical boulder.
So I'll see their hesitation. Be like, "Do you want eggs or not?"
At this point, you hear the leader of the scouts coming down into the pit here, and he is scolding the guards thoroughly, saying, "That was our drinking water. What are you doing? I'm gonna have to send you all out to fetch more now. Thanks for that."
Excuse me, sir. I don't know who you are. I don't know your name. I apologize for that. We can provide you with drinking water if you need some.
And
To replace
food.
the ones that they threw at us.
And
This guy's
food.
familiar. He's the one that hauled you in from the jungle. The other.
Okay.
Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy.
Yes, he's very important. He looks in your direction, but looks incredibly confused as he what is this rock doing here? Where are detainees?
Oh, we're here.
We're here.
You feel free to come on in.
That's a solid wall?
No, Clyde, can you show Rygar here?
So I just start sticking my hand in and out of it over and over. And I'm still trying to eat.
Okay. He steps toward the dome, and the guards all make way for him. And he steps right up to it toe to toe and tries to step through but slips on the outside of it and kind of stumbles very awkwardly back up to his feet. Says, I don't know what you're pulling here, but you'd better stop.
You should have brought
walk
eggs.
through it.
You should have brought eggs.
I don't
You
know.
brought eggs?
Look at Jeff. I'm like, I don't understand why they can't walk through it.
No.
Why aren't they bringing eggs?
Oh,
He unsheaths his sword and gives it a good thwack, and from inside, yeah, you see him do this.
Well, you're definitely not getting in with that attitude.
Yeah, calm down, guy.
You could just stay in there then. He turns on his heel and starts barking orders to the guards down here.
Bark.
Mostly to the effect of get more water, you jerks.
I mean, again, did you want water? Did you want food? Like, look, we healed your people. We helped with your crazy leadership problem. Like, what else? What more do you want?
I need you all to make a con save.
All of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
13.
Oh. Wait. No, that's not a check. That's a.
Oh, I did the wrong thing. I need to reroll.
You got 20 on your con save?
yep.
21.
This is a waste of a ham horn.
Great. Okay, so
Yeah.
what was your roll, Jeff?
Fine.
When I actually rolled a con save like I was supposed to, it's a 19.
Okay. So that just leaves Clyde. Clyde, you're the only one who ends up just having a total coughing fit because you do realize that the dome is full of smoke.
I put the fire out.
Well, yeah, but
But it takes a while to snuff. Like there's still.
That's fair.
The
That's
smoke
fair.
does. I had to look it up, and yeah, smoke stays in the dome because it wasn't there when the dome was created. Smoke was created after. As it burns.
Is it getting
Yeah.
getting a little hard to see in here?
Yeah, maybe.
Huh. Wonder if
I'm like coughing and dying.
You're actually the only one who can get out of it right now.
I'm going to try and stealth while coughing. Am I at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
All right. I got a 29 and a 31.
Okay, so you rolled a heck of a stealth, but the deal is, so you come out and you're hugging the wall and you're coughing, and the whole time you can see Rygar just looking at you and watching you. And he says, "Get back into the rock."
It's too smoky in there.
What did you do?
You need to
They're
work on your
cooking.
manners, guy.
All right. So where is I'm looking out of this dome, and where is Rygar standing in relation to the dome? Is he like right at the edge?
He's 5 feet away from it, yeah.
Okay.
And about to break.
One step closer to the edge. One step closer to the dome.
I'm gonna look at Naoma and be like, all right, so I think I'm gonna drop the dome, clear this out a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
And actually, I'm gonna look at this door. It is locked, but how sturdy is this door really looking? Like, what's it made out of?
Question.
It's just wooden branches, bamboo type stuff.
Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, I will. I'll drop the dome, and smoke's just gonna come out, just like a soap bubble full of smoke. It's just gonna pop. And so smoke's gonna come up out of the ceiling, and it's just gonna kind of like whoosh out the out the door into the hallway.
I'm gonna thaumaturgy to speed up its dispersal.
Get a nice breeze.
Yeah, get a little bit of a breeze going.
Yeah, get some ventilation.
As this happens, Wolf Rygar backs off and takes a defensive kind of sword stance. And you hear the feet of another wave of guards running up along the wall and up overhead. And they too, you can hear them kind of muttering about fire, explosion, oh no. And they too empty their buckets into the cell.
You guys are a bunch of panicky little. Oh my god, you guys are the worst.
You know
Wolf
what?
is soaked.
I was going to give you all more drinking water, but I'm really starting to rethink it now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I want to walk over to the door and just like, can I get like my arms and head like through the bars? Are they big enough for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanna just like put my head and arms like through the bars, just lean on the door real hard. Just lean there, just all the weight on the door. And just be like, all right, so, sir, there's some stuff we can do for you. We could help you with your sudden water shortage.
There's the stuff we've done for you.
We could, if you got eggs, we can make eggs. There's been a lot of talk of eggs, so like, if you
Has
guys
anyone brought
really-
eggs yet?
Yeah.
There are no eggs here. Why would there be eggs? We don't keep livestock.
Look, one of
Why
your
don't
guys.
you have live? What kind of camp is this?
Someone said they wanted eggs, so like I said, yeah, bring eggs. We can cook them up. We got a chef.
This place is
Livestock
the
all gets
absolute
picked off by
worst.
things that are sharper and meaner than us.
Do they have eggs?
Well, we can still do breakfast. We can still give you food, still give you water if you're not gonna throw it.
We do have non-mosquito infested water for you to drink. Or we could dump it on the ground.
Like we're
As you all seem to be so fond of doing, say as I like shake my robes out.
Rygar goes to scruff Clyde by the back of his shirt.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
What are you doing?
He unlocks the cell, he opens it, and he tries to kind of throw Clyde in there.
To throw me in a cell?
Yeah, with everybody else.
and I'm just
I'm gonna
already
attack
standing.
him.
I'm already standing in the door.
Yeah.
Can I try and do a sleight of hand and get away?
Yeah. Yeah, give me that sleight of hand.
18.
Okay. You slip out of his grasp.
Yeah, I just start running away.
He says, "Wait, halt!" And the rest of the guards actually give chase.
Okay.
The ones that had their buckets, they're slipping in the mud and trying to keep up with you.
Is the
Okay.
door still open?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna casually walk out.
Yeah. I'll just follow. Yeah.
Yeah, I will follow behind both of them as well. I'll turn
All
to
right.
Musharib and be like, you don't have to stay in here.
Musharib just shrugs.
All right.
Clearly, this is a difficult crowd.
I mean, you're not wrong. There have
He
been
coughs a little.
very
I'll look at Musharib and remind him, these are the guys who hired us. I mean, they don't seem to know it, but
Yeah, there seems to be a disconnect in the command here.
we'll get it sorted out.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go talk to our new friend.
Which new friend? We've made so many new friends here.
That's true. Well, the guy who the guy with some new scratches on his head.
this dome.
Commander Breakbone.
Yeah. Let's go see how he made it, because we just left him to rally the defense and went to bed. So I have no idea if he's even still alive.
Valorous.
We would have freed them just for him to die.
Probably fine.
And
As you stroll across the
I made
camp,
him real big.
And then we did kill a bunch of zombies.
as you stroll across the camp, you see soldiers up along the wall, sweeping bones off of the wall down into the moat around. The onslaught of undead does seem to have been pretty significant. There's a ruckus towards Breakbone, like coming from Breakbone's tent. There's a lot of you hear a lot of voices, hushed but a little panicked. You see that one of the tent flaps that was kind of ajar just kind of gets like blown open by Breakbone himself and closed again. And he seems to be like looking along the bottom of the tent in the ground to make sure that there's some kind of seal here.
Excuse me, Commander Breakbone.
Yes. Hello. He brushes himself off and straightens his posture and tries to look stately. He's in his bedgown.
I apologize for our abrupt introduction last night. But it seems there's something that you're looking for here, something we could maybe help you with.
Well, there is some kind of creature in there. I don't know what it is. I'm afraid of it, and I would like for it to go away very much.
In your tent?
Yes.
I'll walk in.
You walk into the tent, and you see the area where you just like flattened and melted the circlet, and you see that it's kind of bubbling, and out from it is reaching some kind of mechanical appendage, slowly rising up out of the ground.
I'll just be
Well-
like looking in the tent, and I'll just be like, so is that look at Breakbone, like, so I have some organizational questions about the camp in a minute, but what is that?
It's probably my fault. I busted up the crown.
Yeah, but I mean, like, usually when you break something, it doesn't turn into arms.
That's true.
It's not clear if it's an arm or not. It's got like it's just like it looks like just hardware kind of. And you see it slowly rising from this molten pit.
Should I?
Is it actually a Furby?
Freaking awful.
All right. I guess you know what. I'm just gonna try this. Sorry. Introductions will have to happen in a moment, and I'm gonna walk up to it and cast the spell magic at 3rd level on it.
Just said dispel magic, and this thing started buzzing. It's very disturbing.
Correct.
It knows what's coming for it.
Okay, let's see. What would happen here? That's a good question. Okay, so when you cast dispel magic, it's on camera. My face is blurry. Okay, when you cast dispel magic, the kind of bubbling pit of like metallic whatever, it becomes solid, but not before this creature is fully revealed. And it moves its eyes around, and you hear it say, "Clyde."
Get out of here.
I'm still running away from the guards.
Where Clyde? Clyde, I love you.
I'm gonna
Clyde's
kill
not
it.
here right now.
I need to kill it. I need to
Can
kill it
we
right
take
now.
a message?
No message, only Clyde.
What
You
is
we
see
recognize-
attached to one of its little like arm ear things, there's a little piece of parchment.
I'll reach out and take it.
It doesn't move to like, it just stays still, and its eyes very with a lot of like a raptor turning its head, just kind of like look up at you now.
What does this thing look like?
Does it
It's
actually?
like, so I cast a spell magic and it just like popped into existence.
It does actually look like a destroyed
Oh
Furby.
no!
This is it. This is what
Oh God.
it's the same
I-
size, roughly, probably a little bigger.
Wait, is this one of the ones that? No, is this what? Is this from Saturday?
Yeah, I had to fix it. Yeah, it's totally not working right now. Anyway,
Seems like it's perfectly fine.
yeah, actually, yeah, the motor's a little broken. Anyway, but yeah, back to the D&D world.
I'm gonna read the note. Like as I open the note, I'm gonna turn to Threat and be like, I have some regrets.
I have some questions.
And then I'm gonna
I-
read the note.
What's the note say?
The note says, "Clyde, we have upgraded Mike for you. Enjoy."
Oh no!
I'm gonna smite it. I'm killing it.
What? What is?
Mike was asking.
What is?
Kill. I'm
Uh,
killing it.
Is this in Gilda's handwriting?
I will be so angry.
No, it's actually in very erratic, rough handwriting. Like, the ink is spattered everywhere. Somehow, still its own kind of aesthetic. And you see, on closer inspection, you see the signature of it's signed off as Mad Maggie.
Ah,
And what? What am
I'm-
I looking at here?
Clyde,
Is that? Is this name? Is this also named Clyde?
No,
no! This is
this is a nightmare.
a monodrone that I thought was left in Avernus. That
Should have been left in Avernus.
it was obsessed with Clyde and would follow him wherever he went in a really weird way. And now it's here and in worse condition.
I have another eye, so I can see Clyde better.
And now it can talk, which it couldn't do before.
Oh,
I'm
I don't
going to
know.
reach
I don't know what's better.
in. The other version was better. I'm going to reach into my bag and grab the sending stone that Gilda gave me.
Okay.
And just speak in. We're going to speak one word into it. Just why?
Yeah, why?
And then I'm going to put it back in my bag.
Okay.
Can the sending
Uh,
stone take a picture?
Yeah, is it like a flip
Text
stone?
her a photo.
And I don't. All right, I guess. Well, I'll
Clyde,
turn
you're running
I'll turn
Oh,
to
sorry.
Captain Breakbone and be like, well, it's not necessarily harmless.
It's the devil incarnate. You need to destroy it now, or else this camp will be destroyed.
All of my weapons are in the tent. I'm not going back in there.
Not
So
necessarily
the
you.
canvas.
Get the entire camp to destroy this thing quickly.
Also, we need to find our other party member, the elf who's running around somewhere.
So, Clyde, they're chasing you around the perimeter of the camp. you are faster than them. They're burdened by armor and weapons.
I'm gonna try and whenever I can, whenever there's like some things to hide amongst, I'm gonna try and stealth my way out of their pursuit.
Okay, you come up to a fine pile of debris, and I'm going to say that you're able to successfully just get behind the pile of debris.
Okay.
They actually, and yeah, roll your stealth check just for some giggles.
Just in case.
See how
it's
this-
the one.
See, how this
19,
will-
pretty low for me.
So they clearly see you go and get behind whatever this is, and they run up to the barrel that you've hidden behind, and they peer over the edge, and you're not there because you've scooted over to another barrel and escaped them this way.
I call it the what is that?
Shell game?
When you like the cup game where you hide
Yeah, yeah.
hide in the thing? Yeah.
Yep.
I did that.
Bill Clyde shell game.
Yeah. The shell game, yeah.
Yeah.
I call it the shell game maneuver.
Do not steal.
Yeah.
Patented maneuver. All right, great.
Yeah. TM.
TM. Also the little R thing, just for good measure.
Yeah.
Both of them.
And the C.
And the C. Copyright, trademark, registered. Crackle
I think
thing.
we got
Anyway.
it all covered. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Nobody take
Yeah.
that. The guards run. So the guards look puzzled, and they eventually end up moving along past you. And you see that their attention is taken towards the middle of the camp and Breakbone's tent.
Well, as soon as I lose them, I'll start like trying to stealth my way back to my friends.
Okay. Who is in the tent right now? Is it only Thornton?
I would have gone in the tent as well because I had to cast Dispel Magic on it,
Oh, right.
I'm like
and
at
it took the note.
I'm like at the door to the tent.
Yeah,
Okay.
all three of us stepped in, and then all three of us were like,
Nope.
and all three of us stepped out.
Okay. So yeah, you see your friends at the door of the tent. Very fixed on something that's in there.
Okay. I'll stealth up to them.
You hear a voice from inside the tent. Where Clyde?
So I'm gonna creep up to the side of the tent and peek in.
You hear the sound of gears moving. Clyde.
Do I recognize it? Does it look anything at all like something I would recognize?
It does not. No. It's you like you can tell it's a tiny mechanical creature, but it looks entirely different. So you kind of puzzle over this thing for a moment that doesn't look like you've ever met it, but then it just utility knives out a bunch of different sharp implements like wings and unfurls them. It says Clyde.
And I'll just go, Mike, and I'll run into the tent.
I'm kind of assuming that Jeff has been watching this, like peeks in, just like peeking in and like constantly looking at it through the tent flap and just sees it go.
Yeah, no, this
And-
is
Mike rocks back and forth on his leggies.
As I'm running towards it, I'll pull out a sword and then I'll high five it.
Mike does high five the sword with
Yes.
a knife.
And I'll be like, what happened to you? Why you look so different? How'd you get another eye?
Upgraded. Knives everywhere again.
That's so great. You can talk.
Yeah.
Oh. And I'll just like start like keep hitting all his knives with my sword.
He bounces up and down.
Sick.
Enjoying himself as much as Tiny Robot can.
robot,
Tiny robot.
tiny robot.
He's my buddy.
Yep.
So excited.
Breakbone looks at Naoma and says, This thing's with you? You brought this thing here?
No,
We didn't bring it.
Yes, we did.
It followed us.
I know nothing about this thing. Don't know what it is.
Oh,
don't know
this
what
is-
it's for. It's all fine.
This is Mike.
Fine.
Mike is a friend.
No,
Mike
it's not.
Wazowski.
It came from hell.
No, it came from a weird spell dream thing. But we were in hell at the time,
Yeah, it came from hell.
but it's not a demon or a fiend. I would never befriend one of those. This is just
So
a cool robot.
it's way worse.
No, it's a cool robot. Look at these knives. And I'll be like gesturing to it. Look at it.
Because it's nice knife wings out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Breakbone and be like, at least it's not hostile. I think.
I
I'd prefer if it was.
well, okay. Well, Commander Breakbone, let's talk about breakfast. We tried to make some, and instead your troops decided to dump all of your drinking water down into the cell.
I hear you started a fire in the jail cell.
A cook fire.
Okay.
A jail cell, I will mention that we were voluntarily allowing ourselves to be put in. And after freeing you from that possessed crown and killing a bunch of zombies outside of your walls, we voluntarily returned to.
Okay.
And voluntarily left.
I suspect this is a situation that Wolf's been keeping an eye on.
Yeah, I also want to talk about that.
Yeah, that dude sucks.
Yeah, like, does... What? What is his, like... What?
Do you not hug him? Like, you gotta give him some words of affirmation or something, man.
Yeah. He hates everything.
Well, to
Especially
be
us.
honest, he thrives under more consistent rulership than I've been able to, or more consistent leadership than I've been able to give in the past while.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to just stomp on this toe, but maybe give some orders.
I mean, sure, I would encourage you to give that a try if ever you're possessed.
No, I mean, like, just... Okay, I guess I'm a bit confused. Are you possessed now?
No.
Then... Does anybody else know that?
I've spoken to my closest confidants about what happened overnight.
Okay, so you wanna tell everybody else that we helped you out and that we're in the clear?
Yeah. Stop being a jerk.
You're not. He's not being a jerk. You know, the other guy's being a jerk.
Yeah,
Did
I'll talk to him.
did the what was the priestess name? Did she come and talk to you about what we did when we first got here?
She did, and for that we were very thankful.
Oh, you might
on
be
that-
very thankful, but homeboy isn't.
On that topic, you need more healers at the camp. Your current staff is not even close to adequate.
You
for
offering
what
to
you were
stay?
dealing with. Unfortunately, we have significantly more important things to deal with. And also no.
Well, understood.
I mean, we will stay here as long as necessary for us to be here, but when we need to leave, we need to leave.
He just nods and says, "Well, I thank you very much for your service here. You are definitely off the hook to do whatever you want. and be along your way. I am sorry we detained you. That's not right. And he goes into his tent, making a very, very wide, giving a very, very wide space between him and the molten spot on the ground. And he pulls from a drawer a satchel, and he brings it out, and he says, "For your trouble." And you can hear it sounds like there's coins inside.
I'll reach out and I'll look in the satchel and like roughly what's in the satchel, like how many coins?
100 GP.
100 GP.
Yeah.
I'll hand it back to him and say, no, we don't need this. This is definitely not. It's not that it's not enough. It's just we didn't do what we needed to do because we needed the money. We did it because it was the right thing to do. So don't worry about that. Anyways,
you've not been treated fairly here. How do we make that right?
Start treating us fairly.
Start treating us fairly.
Well, start treating us fairly and start treating anybody who comes along after us better. That would be my biggest thing.
You would hate for anyone else to be treated the way you've treated us.
Because, like, we were sent here by Commander Quell. Like, Quell sent us to you. And Commander Rygar over there was not having any of it. Didn't listen to us.
Oh, he's not a commander.
Well, he thinks he is. Thought we were in league with goblins and wouldn't listen to any reason. Just like, he needs...
Are you in league with goblins?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to...
I believe you.
I'm not answering it. I'm just like giving him the look. I'm like...
Do we look like goblin sympathizers?
They tried to steal our boats. Like,
yeah, they would do that.
Like twice.
Yep, they like boats.
After charging us.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right.
So here's the situation. We are on our way to Omu. It's Omu, yeah?
It is Omu, yes.
Yeah, thank you, Naoma. We're on our way to Omu. We got some things we got to do. We've also got our guide, Musharib. We're going to be going to his hometown at some point to do some stuff there. And like we just want to get this stuff done. And we're going to do all the good we can along the way. We just need people to, be chill. Just be chill.
Be chill and don't be
jerks. There are bigger
jerks.
problems along the way.
Well, that makes sense to me. We will absolutely help you to the extent of our influence here, but unfortunately, that doesn't reach as far as I would hope.
How far does it reach?
Depends on the time of day.
Cool.
Makes sense. Well, I guess what we'll say is this: like, Naomi, we can probably stick around here for a day or two and help them get some stuff situated, right?
I think that should be fine. I wouldn't want to stay much longer than that. We are on a tight timetable.
All right. Well, let's say we'll stay for a day, and then if we need to stay for longer, we'll assess that after a day, and we'll help you get some stuff situated, and we'll go from there.
So yeah, what needs doing?
Oh, well, I know that Sister Sias has been overwhelmed lately dealing with the infirmary. I'd recommend going there again.
Okay. Well, Threat and I can go handle that, but Jeff and Clyde, it's not necessarily your specialty.
No, the opposite, in fact.
She may have a good handle on other things that need to get done as well.
Okay.
If you say so. All right.
I'm always happy to speak with Sister Sias again.
You'll find her over in the second wing of the infirmary. He kind of gestures over towards the direction of the medical tents that you'd been to.
All right. So yeah, we'll head over there and make sure that, because we stabilized and healed up for the most part everybody who was in dire straits yesterday, but we don't know what happened with the people who may have been injured in the night. So
when you arrive at the infirmary, you do see that there are some newly occupied cots from the past night's happenings. Sister Sias and a small staff of soldiers are tending to these folks.
Sup, sis?
She looks up and says, it's you again. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, we got out on our own this time. Wink.
The dog toy punctuation is just...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I could take that away. Right. It's annoying.
No, it's fine.
No, you're fine.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
I want to take a thing again away from the sweet puppy. She says, yes. Well, she kind of laughs at your jest there, your joke. And she says, yes, well, we're very thankful for your help. Thank you for helping Commander Breakbone come back to his senses. Unfortunately, we sustained much fewer casualties last night than we would have if he hadn't come to his senses.
Awesome.
I'm glad it worked out.
Me too.
He did say that you might, Trent and I are happy to be here to help tend the sick, but he said that you might also have some other work that maybe Jeff and Clyde here could help with. Is Mike following us?
He sure is.
What's that like? What is that? Even...
He's still got chicken legs under this Furby-esque apparatus.
So Furby with chicken legs and a bunch of knife arms coming out of his back.
Yeah. They're fully retractable. Like he can hide them within his carapace, or just have them like fanned out. And sometimes he just fans them out when he's happy.
Oh no!
So he's kind of bouncing behind Clyde like a sword chicken.
Heck yeah!
Retrieve is keeping a very healthy distance.
Just trying to work my head around that.
Every once in a while, he starts to sing to himself in a really discordant manner, and all the words are Clyde.
Oh no!
Clyde.
I think Mike is cooler than ever.
Can I continue my message to Gilda?
Sure.
On the sending stone. I'm just gonna send another. Why?
Okay.
And just put it back in the bag.
Clyde.
This is the best.
Clyde.
Clyde.
Sister Sias is horrified when she notices this tiny knife Furby. Says, "What is that?"
Me too, sis. Me too.
It's Mike.
A friend.
Don't call it that.
It is a friend.
What else do I
Mike?
call it? It's Mike.
I'm told it's fine.
It's a terror.
He's so loyal.
It's a terror from Avernus.
He's the nicest guy.
That sounds like bad luck.
It's harmless.
He will harm you.
We think.
Well, it's not the only strange thing that's come through lately. First the priest guy, now this.
What priest?
Guy.
But both Naomi and I go, huh?
Yeah, he had these unusual, like, definitely wasn't a Cholton local. He had these really unusual robes on that he wore. It wasn't in the same kind of bright colors we usually see around here, so definitely a transplant of some kind.
I'm gonna turn around and pull out of my pack my regular. Wait, do I have my robes on me?
I don't
Did I
remember what
leave them
happened
in
to those.
You
Chalk?
have your old robes with you, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my old robes and be like, do they look like these, but maybe in all black?
Yes.
How long ago was he here?
It had to have been a few weeks ago. But ever since then, that's when the undead siege started. That's when things got really rough here.
Was he the person that gave the crown to Commander Breakbone?
That's not clear. It did show up while he was here.
I'm going to turn to Musharib. Musharib, how long of a journey to Omu is it from here?
I would say that we have at least a few days ahead of us if we press through the jungle.
Okay. And Naomi's just gonna like sit down on a spare cot and like just actively like start thinking about like timetables and where we need to be and stuff like that, and just kind of like goes quiet.
It seems like he's someone to you.
Yeah, I'll speak for Naomi here and be like, yeah, he's kind of the reason we're well, not the only reason, but one of the reasons we're here.
Okay. So what I know is that he asked about the Firefinger, which is it's a beacon to the south of us. The ancient Cheltons, they built these signal towers, kind of like lighthouses in the woods, and they have these giant flames on them. He asked about something called the Heart of the Furnace as well, and no one here really knew what he meant.
It was the heart of Avernus?
Heart of the Furnace.
Are you sure it's not Avernus?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I'll turn to Musharib. Your people were smiths, right? Is that something of yours?
Oh no, those signal towers predate even my people here in Chult. There are one, maybe two of them left in the woods, here in the jungle, and they're not like the kinds of forges or anything that we would have. There's something different.
But I should have been more explicit. The heart of the furnace.
Mm-hmm.
That's not something that your people have. It's something different. Or
No.
had.
No, the rumor has it that these massive beacons were powered by some significant force of magical energy to maintain their flames. And that might be what he was talking about.
So I'll turn to Sister Sias. So the man that you met, I suspect, was a defector from where I am a priestess, and his name is Kanoe Kelly, and he's in possession of an incredibly powerful artifact that is preventing people's souls from returning to their body.
That sounds pretty dire.
it's not great. And we need. I don't know what his plans are, but he's going to Omu for some reason, and we need to stop him before he accomplishes whatever he accomplished. If he was here a couple of weeks ago and Omu was only a few days away, turn and look at the group. Like, I'm a little concerned that we actually don't have time to hang around here.
Well,
Yeah, that may be the case. So maybe it's a thing where we'll come back and do something on the way back through or something on the way to town. It's tough to say. But if he was here weeks ago, yeah, we definitely gotta get moving.
I'll turn back to Sister Slicewick. You're sure you sure it was weeks ago?
Yes. Or I don't know. Maybe it just feels like weeks ago. It's the jungle here. It's been taxing on all of us.
Messes with time. We understand that. A little too personally, I think. I'll turn and look at Thran and be like, do we go?
I don't know if we just like sprint out the door right this second, but probably.
Is there anything I can do to help? Are there any supplies that you need?
well,
I think we're okay on supplies, honestly. We can make whatever we need as we go.
yeah.
Does anyone need anyone in need of any weapons or anything like that? Armor, some sleeves.
No, I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take a sword.
Yeah, I'm good on all those things.
Do you have swords?
Don't you already have 3 swords?
Oh well, we do. Our armory is large, but basic from what I understand.
Oh, so they don't have better swords than I do.
Do you have any potions that you could spare? Healing potions or anything like that?
Unfortunately, no. The raid has really kind of run us dry of those things.
Did he leave anything behind? Kind of Kelly.
Not that I know of.
Who's this dude?
Yeah, who is this person?
Yeah.
This is the guy that Naoma's been sort of trying to hunt down for ages. That's the person that I've been working with Naoma to try and find. And the person we suspect is the one that's making it so people can't be resurrected.
Oh.
So
No.
I come from a village just outside of Baldur's Gate, and he was a priest at the village before when I was young, just as I started training to become a priestess. And he defected from the village. And until recently, I had received a vision in a dream about going to Elturel in hopes to find him. And then, Clyde, you're aware of what happened, and now we've chased him all the way here to Chult, and Commander Quell, actually, without knowing this connection, tasked us with finding him.
That's awkward.
There were some rumors in the village that he began worshiping and practicing an evil form of necromancy to worship miracle, which is what we would view as a perversion of what we do. So I need to find him to put a stop to what he's doing anyways. But now this soul gorger monger, soulmonger is an added layer on top of the urgency.
I see. Well, yeah.
The whole thing's effed, is what we're saying.
It sounds it.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
effed.
he's a bad dude.
Yeah.
You hear, or you see Wolf stride up to where you are, and you say, "Ah, are you talking about that weird priest guy?"
Yeah, did you give him as much hell as you gave us?
Of course I did. Wait, yeah. He's just the worst. It was just a few days ago that he just came here and turned the whole place upside down. We're still trying to figure out what's going on.
Few days? How long ago?
Yeah, it was a few days.
Be more specific.
Sias looks at him and says, "Has it really only been that long?" You can see, now that they're both together, you can see Sister Sias looks like she has not slept in a long time. She is very tired. The dark circles are under the eyes. Wolf looks really well rested and fresh. He says, "Yeah, it was only a few days ago."
Well, that's
wanted
good
to go
news.
up to the middle finger or whatever it is. Yeah.
So
Did he
maybe
leave
we can
anything?
still catch him now, huh?
Hopefully. Did he happen to leave anything here that you're aware of?
No, but I have my suspicions that he might have left that weird crown with my friend there.
I suspect that as well.
Yeah, he almost assuredly did.
Oh.
But why would he want to destroy this camp? I don't understand that.
I don't either. We're just minding our own business, and all of a sudden we've got undead hordes nonstop every night.
Could be trying to collect souls for the soulmonger thing. I don't know if that's what it does. But if his goal was to have it absorb souls, then that might be the reason.
That's one way to do it, yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess
Sounds like we got.
I guess we gather our supplies and get moving.
Yeah.
I guess before we go, are there any wounded here that seem to be poisoned or sick beyond just injured that you're having a hard time healing? Sister Science?
No, our current patients are we've got this under control.
Okay. Threnton, do we want to would you like a little bit extra help just before we leave real quick? We can do a quick bout of healing for the people who really need it. Maybe get Sister Sias a little bit of rest.
Yeah, I'd like to see you get some sleep, sister.
Are you sure? I've got to watch over these soldiers. I got to make sure everybody's okay.
Don't make me cast sleep on you. I'm gonna bluff casting sleep. Deception roll of 6.
She just kind of stares blankly at you, but
Lean
remains
in and
awake.
be like, you got to do this symbol and then this gesture, just for next time.
No, I don't have that spell. I was just trying to. Just come on, just go to sleep. Go lay down.
Yeah, but do
It's
you want
nap
to
time.
assist with this?
Yeah, sure. I will assist.
You want to do persuasion or deception, whichever one.
I would say persuasion. Do you want me to roll it or Thranton?
You can roll it.
I'd say you roll it because you're persuading.
It's a 20. Be like, you really should get some rest.
As you're correcting Threnton and being like, "Oh no, you got to do it this way," she's looking. You notice that she's looking at your hands as you do this, and she does doze off.
Placebo effect, baby.
Could someone lay her down so she's not standing up anymore?
Wolf actually steps in and kind of scoops her up and takes her over to one of the empty cots, of which there are many now, in the good way.
All right, well, let's heal up the people that are here and then pack our stuff up and go.
All right, yep, let's pack it up and let's roll.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to take a break here.
A break, you say? My God.
We're
All
break
right.
takers.
We'll do it.
Yeah, 5 minutes-ish. We'll be back.
All right.
Oh ho!
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Pew, 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 pew. Well, welcome back. We just had our break. We were fresh from our break, and what we learned before the break was that someone of interest had come through Camp Vengeance.
And he was a real jerkhole.
Yeah, the reviews aren't great.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very middling reviews.
Like, it's one of those things where, like, on Amazon, it's not a 4.5. It's more of a like 3.25 kind of thing, and half of the reviews are just weird joke reviews.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Checks out. But none of us know about this person.
One of us does.
I mean, I literally just told you all that I know about him. So
None of the rest of us know.
Well, two of us do because I knew a lot about it, but
No, we don't know anything.
oh, okay.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike was asking.
So we leaving? What are we doing?
Yeah, I think we got to pack up and we got to go. We'll go tell Captain Bone Crunch that we have pressing matters that we got to attend to, and we'll be back when we can.
Okay. Musharib gathers his equipment, puts his pack up on his shoulders, and waits for the party to assemble.
I'm good.
yeah,
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm here.
I've got everything I need.
Yep.
I'll make sure that everybody here knows that. I'll make sure that the captain knows, or the commander knows that the rest of the food that I made is only good for the rest of the day, and it's in the jail cell. No, they can go and eat up for today.
Oh, we got to take our
nods
rain,
and thanks you.
our rain catcher with us though, so they got to go get
Yeah.
water now.
I went and grabbed the rain catcher. Hopefully they've grabbed the water by now.
Yeah, there's a little less water than there was when you left it, so you kind of gather that someone's been by. All right.
All right.
No eggs. No eggs were received on this day.
We have chickens. Come on.
Commander Breakbone leads you to the gate and has it lowered for you across the spiky moat, and wishes you luck on your travels.
What a nice guy.
Well, good
Fine.
luck. Good luck with defending this area from hordes of undead. Hopefully, they calm down in the near future.
Yeah, we look forward to that.
And we'll send Commander Quell your regards.
Excellent. Thank you.
And now it's this way, and I'll just like point off in a random direction.
Musharib actually moves your hand gently and points it to the south.
Ah, thank you, Mushrib. I guess we're going that way.
Yep. Let's go. Musharib kind of leads the way across the bridge and into the jungle. And he says, "So, what are we gonna hurry on out to Omu, or do we want to try to catch this guy at the tower?"
I think that if he's going to a tower and then he's going to go to Omu afterwards, we'd probably be best off getting to Omu and being able to be ready for him to come there, almost setting a trap for him. Because if he's not expecting us, let me rephrase. There's no way he's expecting us.
What if
What
he
I'm
is expecting
concerned
us?
about is that the heart of the furnace, that could be a formidable weapon. If this guy needs to be stopped, maybe we can stop him earlier.
Do you know what the heart of the furnace is?
I don't. I only know the legends of it.
How many?
What are the legends still?
The legends tell that a significant magical power source has fueled this tower for ages, eons.
How far away is this tower, do you think?
I think we can get there within the day.
Sick.
Okay.
many-
Yeah, I guess we can maybe rush there. What do you think, Naoma?
How many entrances are there to Omo? Is there just one, or is there multiple that we would have to be on the lookout for him to go through? Do you know, Mishrid?
I don't know much about Omu. I do know that that legend has it. It was a large city, a large gated city. I wouldn't be surprised if there were many ways to gain entrance to it.
So we might not even be able to head him off at Omu because we don't know where he's going in there. We just know he's going to the city.
Correct.
I guess we'll look at Jeff and Clyde. I guess if it's only going to take us a day to get to this tower, maybe he's still there.
Yeah, and if he's not, we might be able to figure out what he did, what he's doing, what is,
or if there's other artifacts that maybe he didn't care about.
yeah, see if there's something that he missed, or I don't know. I think it's worth it.
Sure.
Right. Yeah, let's roll that way. Is it in the opposite direction, or is it sort of in the same direction?
In the same direction.
Okay, yeah, let's just start moving that way then, and if we find something along the way that makes us think something otherwise, we'll change direction.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. I didn't realize it was in the same direction. That makes it much easier.
Yeah. It looks like whoever this guy is, he was just catching things along the way. Sounds like he must have planned his route.
Well, at least we're on it now.
Yes. Yeah, this is encouraging. All right. And Musharib continues to lead the way into the jungle.
Are we going by boat or across land at this point?
You can go. Musharib indicates that you can go either way. If we go by boat, we'll have to travel east a little bit to arrive at the tower. If we go by foot, we'll be able to take a more direct route, but it'll be through the brush.
Well, they already made us lose our solid boats, so we just have our collapsible ones. So let's just take the most direct path we've got.
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah.
Go, 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 go. Okay. Musharib leads the way. He's cutting through the undergrowth, being a cool dwarf dude. And your walk through the jungle is fairly uneventful this time around. The weather, the air under the canopy is muggy as always, but the heat is not stifling today.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a wet heat.
It's a wet heat. It's just damp out there. At one point, Musharib stops and looks at his feet, and they're still there, which is a great encouraging thing. He under his foot there's a large feather, and he takes his foot off of it and looks at it, and then looks up the way and kind of inspects the shrubberies. Yes, no, the leafage up ahead.
Is that feather significant, Musharib?
No, but it looks not alone, but it looks like there are a lot more where it came from. And he points out ahead, and there's just a trail of these feathers.
Does it look like one of the feathers that we found at the other camp?
Do you want to take it out and see?
Yeah.
You take it out and
Do
see.
I have
Yeah.
that? Do I have that feather?
I think you
What's that
did
feather?
take it.
Somebody's got it.
Someone's
Yeah,
got a feather.
I'll pull out the feather of whoever's bag has it.
And you see that
belongs to you.
they definitely look like they might have come off the same critter.
Huh.
I don't remember. Did we ever identify what made those?
I think someone mentioned it was maybe an Aarakocra.
Right.
Nuts.
Right. Okay. Like, well, is the trail of feathers headed generally in the same direction we're going?
It is, yes. But this person must have been in trouble.
Oh, I wonder if the party we're following has an Aarakocra on with them. Wonder if that's what we're seeing here.
Then maybe they're
Could be.
molting? I don't know
Or
if they do that.
Or if they're in distress and they're losing feathers in fights. Or maybe they're cookie crumbing, like breadcrumbing their way back.
The Aarakocra dander breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel.
I mean, if they could also maybe. This is going to sound weird, but maybe they're injured.
Where doesn't sound.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I mean, but why would they be shedding feathers if they were injured?
From the injury? I don't know how Aarakocra bleed.
Yeah, that's what they obviously don't bleed feathers, right?
Well,
There's no
they're
way they
not
bleed
bleeding feathers, but if they're like regrowing, flesh, maybe that's gonna like push other flesh away and maybe make feathers fall and new feathers come out. Like, I don't know.
Fair.
Can I do a survival check on birds?
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
Birds have feathers.
Do they molt for certain reasons?
With
Do I
your
know
survival check, I would say that you're kind of looking at the feathers present here in a more forensic kind of sense. And what you see is that the scattering of feathers is fairly erratic. There's some different types of feathers here. There are the kind of long sort of guard feathers. There are some downier ones. And you see up against one of the great tree trunks near you, just a big old blood splatter.
Okay.
From what you can gather, this creature may have been being actively attacked. Its feathers being ripped out in the process. It wouldn't an Aarakocra wouldn't leave like a blood trail of feathers like this, but if they're being actively attacked and clawed at.
Yeah, it looks like these guys were attacked here by something with claws.
Well, let's is the blood fresh? Like, is it still sticky, gooey? Or is it
Fresh
dried?
does it look to me?
Pretty high up in the tree.
I'd have to climb it to find out.
That's something you're willing to do?
I will climb it.
Okay, all right.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
And I'll continue my
As
forensics.
he's climbing, I'll cast
22.
guidance on him.
Yeah, you climb up to it, no problem. And
I I cartwheel up the side.
Yep. You arrive at the blood spot.
Do I do like an investigation or survival?
You can just like, how do you want to interact with it?
I just want to examine it, like kind of. I guess I'll take like a leaf or something and just kind of like push it to see how much of it is coagulated, I guess.
Okay. You put the leaf on the tree and you poke it. You poke the leaf, and the leaf sticks to the spot.
Okay. I don't know what that tells me.
It's just sticky blood.
The blood is sticky, meaning it's been here for a while.
Well,
it's not dried.
Meaning it's not
But
dried.
it's not dried yet. Yes.
Okay. Hop down here. Let's push forward. Let's rush forward and see if there's somebody here that needs some help.
All right. I do that.
All right.
I'll take the lead of the marching order just to make sure that I'm in the front, and I'll make sure that Naoma and Clyde are right next to me, so that way if I need to cast a warding bond, I can.
How does Thranton travel through undergrowth?
Kind of like a bull elephant.
Nice. Do you use your 4 tusks and your trunk to just move stuff out of the way?
Yeah, I'm just sort of like pushing through.
All right. Very good. You're able to make a sufficient path for everyone to cross, for everyone to pass behind you, pretty unimpeded.
It's like a bulldozer situation.
Nice. That's great. Cool. Everybody give me a perception check as you bulldoze through the jungles.
I'm sniffing.
Percepting.
17?
19.
Nat 1.
Ooh.
11.
Okay. All right. I just blanked on Jeff's name. It's Jeff. Jeff, you hear sound like flapping wings up above.
Like right above us or up? Oh, okay. I'll look up. Do I see anything?
You don't. You're not able to see anything up overhead. There are the tree cover's pretty dense here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any sign of, well, is the trail still, we're still following it? Like there's still
Yep.
feathers and stuff?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I will, as I'm just running after Thranton. And I'll just be like, I think something's flying above us. Don't know what it is. Don't know if it's friendly. Don't know what. But I'm just gonna keep on.
Do
running.
I catch anything with my 19 smell?
Yeah, Thranton, with your snoot, you kind of you're catching whiffs of like carrion. Just unpleasant smells on the wind here.
So when I hear Jeff say that there's something above us, I'm going to slow down. Is there any kind of clearing nearby? Anything that we can sort of settle into and take a look around?
The forest here is very dense.
Okay. So I will, when we stop, I'll thaumaturgy to boom my voice through my trunk and say, if you're hurt, we only want to help.
Okay.
And I'll sort of project that upwards.
All right. Do I throw a persuasion on top of that?
Can do that. Uh, 13.
Okay. Jeff, you still hear the flapping overhead.
Okay. It's still up there.
And you hear something crash through the canopy.
Oh.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Something is crashing through the canopy. Oh, Jeff's going last. Jeff got.
Can I?
Yeah.
when I hear the crash, can I warding bond Naoma and Clyde real fast?
Yep.
Okay.
21.
Don't forget if Naoma and Clyde. Jeff, are you within 5 feet of them?
Well, I got a nat 1, so.
But you do get +5 from. You got +5 from being next to me.
Okay. Well,
So I'm at 26.
counting a +5, actual value is 7.
I'm also at 26.
And I am at 19.
What's your dex, though, Naoma?
Big ol' 0.
Then I go before you, jerk. Take that, nerd.
I could have not seen that coming.
I'm so fast. Ask me how fast I am.
How fast are you?
Oh.
So,
Such fast.
such fast.
All right, and through the canopy, you see this pterodactyl-looking dude. You've come up against these things before. This one is large. This one is angry. And it's going to swoop down and dive right toward somebody in this party.
We fought pterodactyls before?
Naoma,
We saw them. We didn't fight them.
we have seen them.
All right, Thranton, this thing falls from the sky. It dive bombs you.
Falls from the sky like a bad flyer, loser.
Like a bat out of hell. And it's going to try to spear you with its javelin.
Bring it.
Oh, snap.
Wait, it's a pterodactyl that has a javelin?
They got arms. They're like pterodactyl people.
Oh,
Have
okay.
javelins.
Oh, it's like Sauron from the X-Men. Not Lord of the Rings.
It's like an
It's
Aarakocra, but a pterodactyl. Terracotta.
Terracotta. Oh, no, that's a terrible name.
I don't like it. Yeah. I don't make the rules.
Good, because I don't think that's what they're called.
Glad you don't make the rules.
Brutal.
Does a 19 hit you?
Does not.
For me?
What? All right, this
As soon as it
javelin-
comes swinging down, I'll just pop my shield right up.
Okay, yeah, it lands on your shield, and you hear the claws scrabbling around it, and it kind of gains its bearings there and tries to get a claw in on your face from the other side of the shield.
Okay.
14's not going to hit you, is what I've
Does not.
learned. And it's going to try to bite you with its big, toothy snoot.
Come on.
It also misses here. It will try to take to the air again. Give me an opportunity attack if you would like.
I would love.
All right.
28.
Ooh.
Yep.
Damn.
What weapon are you using?
Just the Warhammer.
Okay.
So I'll just bop it for 6 damage.
It
Not that I
takes it.
want
It's
to.
still
Am I allowed
alive.
to smite on opportunity attacks?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
They're
but-
supposed to be just kind of a poke as the
yeah.
creature runs past you.
Okay. But yeah, bop it for 6.
All right. Clyde, what do you got? This thing is it's made it 20 feet up in the air.
Can't get to that.
Can you throw things?
I could throw things, but I want my sneak attacks. Other things. I want my special attack, my dread ambusher.
I mean,
could just throw more darts, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, I'm throwing darts.
Dart ambusher.
All right. I throw my first dart. It's a 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Do I get sneak attack?
No, not here.
Damn it. Then that's gonna be crappy damage.
But I was supposed to yes, and you don't.
Great. I roll an 8 for damage.
Nice. All right.
So does throwing a dart count as a weapon attack?
Yeah.
Dread ambusher with a dart.
Okay. All right.
Boom. I rolled a 1 to hit.
That's not gonna work.
This sucks. Okay. I guess I'll just throw 2 more.
Okay.
26 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 damage.
All
I'm
right.
rolling hot on my D4s.
You are.
Fucking 28 to hit.
This one doesn't. No, go ahead.
Nope, too
Okay.
high. Doesn't.
And 8 damage again. I rolled 3 4s in a
You
row.
are incredibly consistent.
Yeah.
All right.
D&D Beyond, it's never been easier. Aside from
Never
that
been easier.
fucking 1 on my Dread Ambusher.
The worst.
Fucking figures. All right. So those are the best dart throws I've ever had in my whole life.
Yeah.
Maybe you should
Yeah.
throw more darts.
This is your calling.
I only have 5 left.
Have you pursued a career in dart throwing?
No. I only have 5 left.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah. I'll try and move to where I think the pterodactyl might land ish.
Okay.
I don't know.
This thing is buzzing around just below the high branches of the canopy.
Oh, then I'll just go next to Thranton.
Okay.
That's what I do.
All right. Naoma, what you got?
I'm just gonna look up at it. All right. Well, I guess. Why does it have to be flying? And then I'll cast Toll the Dead on it from down here. So it's a Wisdom save of 18.
Yeah, jumps it.
Jumps it. All right. And it's already injured.
Yep.
So it's going to take 3d10 plus 5. That's 21 points of damage.
All right.
Just be like, I was really hoping this was going to be the Aarakocra. Maybe it's hunting it?
Maybe.
Do we know if it speaks common?
Yell at it.
Didn't seem to respond to us when I yelled, but
Oh, sorry. It's a D12, not a D10.
Oh,
Three
Want to
D-
reroll?
3d12 plus 5. 17. It's 1 point more.
All right. Are you like, hey, do you speak common?
Yeah.
bro, can we
Yeah.
talk this out?
Yeah, I'm not talking to it. I'm asking mostly Moucherie, being like, do you know if it speaks common? Can we talk to it? And then also, that's after casting Toll the Dead on it.
Okay. You see the Musharib nod at you real quickly before it's Thranton's turn.
Nod yes or no.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. How far up did it fly from me?
It's 20 feet in the air.
Oh, you killing me. Okay. I want to do something silly.
All right.
All right. So, can I use my movement to jump 5 feet straight up in the air? And while I'm 5 feet straight up in the air, cast a spell that has a 15-foot range.
I am going to say if you run towards a tree and get some leverage off of it, kind of do a wall kick. Yeah.
Dope. All right.
Parkour. You're going to need to roll me a dex check to do that, though.
I should have done that to attack this thing.
A dex check? Are you kidding me?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Wait, okay, hold on.
Nope, I rolled a 17.
All right, yeah, it's
Alright.
beautiful. Yeah, you get out there. What are you gonna cast while you're in? There's slow motion hang time while you're here.
I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure.
Okay.
So the target must succeed on a strength saving throw of 15. If it doesn't, it's pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me, and then takes 1d8 fire damage or lightning damage.
Okay.
3d8. Wait, 3d8 because I'm level 11, or higher than 11, but.
Okay.
So I'm midair off the kick, and it was
fails its save.
Hell yeah! All right, so I'm gonna zap it for 11 damage, and then pull it 10 feet down. So now it will be 10 feet from the ground, and then I'll land on the ground underneath it again.
Okay. Okay.
Look at me, Clyde!
You see it struggling against the lightning lure, but it just gets tractor beamed down towards you, and it takes that damage.
And I give you a big thumbs up.
Yeah.
Jeff, what do you do?
Well, I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's still 10 feet up. Could make like a running leap and try and slash it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that with all my attacks on the turn. So I'll just go ahead and I'll just sort of take a stance and just shoot a firebolt at it. Let's see that. Oh, that's a 10, so that's probably not gonna hit.
Does not.
And I think, well, now that didn't work, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try, because when I cast a cantrip as an Eldritch Knight, I can then use a bonus action to make a normal attack, sort of as a backup.
Consecutive normal attacks.
So yeah, I'm just gonna try and do a running jump, and try and just do a overhand slash and just try and catch it. And if I'm reading this right, I should be able to jump 7 feet in the air with a running start.
Okay.
So I'd like to just make a running jump at it and try and slash it. You want me to roll anything special other than the attack?
Are you trying? Yeah. Yeah. Give me that dex.
A dex.
That's what I said.
I gotta be fair.
The big beefy boys can't do the dex.
It's an 11.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Connects, but not pretty. I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the music moves you, but it moves you ugly.
So it's a modified 20 to hit.
Okay.
And I will slash it for 11 damage.
It's rude, but I'll take it. All right. It is still up.
Just jump and slash it, and then just make like an ugly, ungainly, stumbling landing on the downward arc.
The Sharib, he uses his turn to fall into a ready position and look like he's ready to take this thing on should it swoop at him.
Bold.
And now it's this thing's turn. And what it does is it flies up to one of the branches of the tree and hisses at you and says, "Go away. Leave our tower alone.
No.
You will not survive if you come to the roost."
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, I mean,
He leans in and hisses again extra loud and then busts up through the leaves and disappears past the treetops.
Coward.
We don't even get to kill him?
Oh, we'll kill him later. He'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like utterly disregarding that warning altogether.
I would like to do none of those things.
Deal.
You're out of initiative.
Oh yeah, because that
I'll
was
immediately
like
walk over to Clyde for a high five. Did you see that shit?
I am kind of jealous. That was amazing.
You really caught me by surprise there, Thranton. That was pretty great.
I caught me by surprise. I didn't think I could do that.
What is Mike doing at this point?
I was gonna say Mike he's cutting his own path because he's little, and he appears just in time for the end of this thing.
Hey, buddy, you should have seen it. This guy, and I point to Thranton, I'll be like, he just did this sick jumping spell thing. Oh, man. I don't even know how to describe it. You should have been there.
He throws out his knives and starts rocking back and forth. Clyde!
Well, no, he's Thranton. I'm Clyde.
Clyde!
No, it was him. He did it.
Clyde's friend did the thing!
Yay! And I high five him with my sword.
Tiny high five with the knife.
Ding. Yeah. All right, I'm done.
All of my joy from the thing that I just did is immediately gone.
Because Mike Wazowski's here?
Yes.
We gotta come up with some, like, fantasy spelling of Mike Wazowski. So, like, on paper, you might be like, what's this? And then you pronounce it, and it's like, oh.
We'll just figure out how to spell it phonetically in Elvish.
Perfect.
Yeah, that should do.
Yeah, how do you spell Wazowski in Elvish?
See, I always wonder what it'd be like if like all these fantasy languages were just, you know, like an Earth language, like if Elvish was just Polish. Because why not?
That would be a good way to, like, trick kids into learning another language.
Sure would.
It's a fantasy language.
See,
No, you've been speaking Russian all this time.
Yeah.
Now you know Russian. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, you just ended up taking a Duolingo course in Somali. Congratulations.
Wait. But that being said, a kid that's nerdy enough to want to learn a fantasy language is more than nerdy enough to learn a real world language just for the sake of
Yes, yeah.
knowing how to talk.
You say
Yeah,
that,
you're probably right.
but I do know more words in, like, Quenya than I do in Spanish. So,
You know more in French than both of them, I'm sure.
well, I did actually have to take a French class. so
Yeah,
that's
see?
my reason
See?
for that.
Learning languages it works. Anyway,
It does. Learn
yeah.
languages. They're good.
learn languages.
Or don't, you do you.
Whoa!
Hey.
Whoa.
We're learning languages here. Be a team player.
Yeah. Come on now.
Non-learner.
Yep. I never learned a single language in my life.
That's obvious.
Huh.
So you used all those words wrong.
All right, we're way off track here.
Anyway.
Welcome to the jungle.
All right. Well, yeah. So we still
The
got
trail of feathers continues.
yeah, we still got an Aarakocra to possibly save. And we were going to that tower anyway.
So I just had a thought. What if we're going the opposite direction that the Aarakocra was, and the Aarakocra was running away from the tower?
That would be unfortunate, but that wouldn't really change what we're doing. We're still going towards the tower.
Yeah.
We just wouldn't find an Aarakocra.
Yeah, that's just what, why would the feathers be getting more? The feathers are getting more frequent, right?
Yeah.
That could
It
go
doesn't
either
make
way.
Yeah.
It's either getting more wounded and losing more feathers, or there was an initial burst of feathers.
That's what I'm
trailing
thinking.
off. But I don't know. It could go either way. But now I mean, a gauntlet's been thrown down here.
Yeah, they told us not to go there, so clearly that's the one thing we're going to do.
Yeah.
It seems like we must be getting close if people are fighting us off.
That's true, too.
All right, well, let's keep going forward then.
Yeah, let's keep pushing forward, and I'll proceed back to the front of the line and start bulldozing through again.
Love it.
Okay. You continue this for there's probably another hour of moving through the dense brush until finally and suddenly you come upon a clearing. You're just kind of mechanically just pushing through this stuff at this point, and then suddenly there's no resistance. And there is a cleared area before you. A tower rises looks like a couple 100 feet into the air. You see flying creatures circling it. And we're gonna call it tonight.
Dun, dun.
We will explore this further next time.
By explore further, you mean slaughter all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm-
I mean, sometimes exploring is that, I guess.
Yes, they'll explore without slaughter.
Yeah.
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 I never learned a
Yeah,
language,
yeah,
but I'm pretty
yeah.
sure that's incorrect.
One never knows. One can never say or tell or know or tell.
And you don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Look at me. I
Don't
don't
know.
know.
Out me.
Who do you think I am? You think I know these things?
You're Naoma.
That's
Do
not
I get
fun.
it?
Clyde.
Clyde.
It's me.
God. All right. Can I just say? I'll just put this out here while we're still on stream. I mean, we talked, Ark and I, about bringing Mike Wazowski back, and that was really where the conversation ended. It was just like, what if I bring Mike Wazowski back? And I was just like, that would be fun.
I love it.
We were talking. I don't remember who it was. We were talking about what happened to Mike.
Yeah.
And I vividly remember asking that question, and now I regret it.
Look.
I don't regret it.
There are things that I regret. That's one of them. I mean, because I was expecting our little monodrone blade hand, like Meek, but a monodrone coming back. Like, okay, sure, little rocket powered blade boy, whatever.
Yeah.
Not this horror show.
Furby.
And let me tell that's in my house.
Like Wazowski.
Like,
No.
And there are two more. That's the best part.
those at least still look like
God.
This is,
Furbies.
this is
They-
part of a family.
They still have their skin.
Yeah, they're probably gonna have to get skinned for me to get them working, though. This is just.
Or we could not worry about it.
It's like you remember.
It's possible.
I think it was Fable 2, the guy with all the gnomes.
Fable
Mix the gnome
Fable
choir.
2 was the gargoyles. Fable
Oh.
3 was the gnomes.
Yep, gnome guy. That's what's happening here. We
Yep.
have Mike Wazowski.
Mm-mm.
Mike Wazowski, indeed.
Hate it.
No.
Hate it. Fully hate it.
You guys
Having
are
a good time.
all wrong. All of you.
No, like I'm saying,
all
like
wrong.
if this were
Except Ark.
if this were OG Mike Wazowski, I'd be all for it. That's what I was expecting to crawl out of that molten hell puddle, but
Hell piddle.
hell piddle. Sure.
Devil's piss.
Devil's piss. Why not? That we were watching a documentary. I think it must have been on plastics, and there was a substance that somebody referred to.
No, that was last
We were
week
watching
tonight.
last week tonight.
That was last week tonight. Okay.
We were also
Okay.
watching a documentary
Okay.
on plastics. though.
That's right. It was PFAS, the PFAS chemicals. That's right, and that
Yep.
contains devil's piss. Right.
No. If your
Or that
body
is
is
devil's piss.
incinerated, one of the resulting chemicals will be a chemical called devil's piss.
Okay.
This is because of residual plastics that we all just have.
in
Because
us. Yeah.
why
Because Mother Earth wanted plastic and we provided.
Yes.
Because we're good. We're
not? Yeah, that's
Look, there's a very old George Carlin joke about that.
good people. There is. There is.
Look, I just want you to. Plastics
All-
make this possible.
All I'm saying is you can't prove to me that my body did not create those plastics.
You just
They are
minted
naturally
them.
occur. Yeah, they're naturally
You
occurring
minted
plastics.
them in the lower intestine.
Yep.
There's
All
no
right.
way of proving it, yeah.
Wrap it up.
There's a gland for that. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Yeah.
There's no.
Anyway.
That's what
Okay,
the
cool.
gallbladder's for. No. What's the thing that explodes randomly that doesn't do anything?
The appendix.
The appendix?
The appendix.
Yeah,
That's what the appendix
yeah.
is
Sometimes
for.
they call that the plastic bag. They don't call that the plastic bag. That's not a thing.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag
You
drifting
are.
through the wind,
Is this a thing? Is this
waiting to
something?
start again? It's a song.
Interesting.
All right, we're gonna have to look that up on Spotify.
Yep.
But for
We did
tonight,
it.
I believe we're done here. Thank you so much for watching, and walking if you're walking while you watched. Just walking in general, it's a good idea. Be healthy.
It's impressive, yeah.
Yeah, walking is impressive.
Yeah, I'm impressed with anyone who can
Well,
walk.
I meant them walking and listening and watching.
Oh yeah, you could be like podcasting it. I don't know, or just the phone video is with you all the time.
Look, I see
Yeah.
people FaceTime their way down the street all the time. So why
Yeah.
not? Why not watch a podcast as you're
Yeah.
going along? Yeah.
Just
The
fucking
next
do it,
phase of our
yeah.
evolution. Yep,
I'm also impressed with people who can't walk but can get around on other means. But
Yes.
yeah,
Definitely as well.
I'm impressed by people who move.
I'm impressed by people.
And people who don't. Yeah, that's true. People are impressive. That's what
I
we've
hate
learned.
people.
Oh,
Suck.
Great.
some of them are
Sure.
not. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to the people who watched along, and gosh, even thank you to the people who played here. We will catch you hopefully next week.
And we will also catch you. Brian, Sean, and I will catch
Aha.
you on Thursday.
Oh, it is this Thursday,
It
yeah.
is this Thursday. Thursday night, 7:30. We're going to be talking about D&D more when we talk about our favorite D&D subclasses with our special guest, new to that show, not new to this show. Our good friend Reese, who joined us for the Druids D&D one-shot that we ran months ago. Check it out on our YouTube. It's up. But yeah, Thursday, 7:30. More D&D talk. Do hope you enjoy it.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
I'm just going to let you guys wave. I still have the keys to this thing.
You do.
No.
Tom already went out of shot, back into shot. Like, it's just, I could just let this go for days.
Please let this end.
Okay. I suppose. Oh, wait. Nope. There we go.